The sea was not my enemy. It was the judgment I had earned. The moment they cast me from the ship, I thought it would be over quickly. The cold hit first a violet, bone deep chill that stole my breath. The waves swallowed me whole, dragging me into an abyss without light, without air, without escape. My limbs flailed, desperate against the current, but I was nothing against the weight of the ocean. Down, down, down. My ears filled with the deafening silence of the deep. My chest burned as I fought against the inevitable. I was drowning. The darkness wrapped around me like a living thing, tightening, whispering. This was Sheol, the pit of the dead. I had fled from God, and now I would meet him, not as a prophet, but as a fool. But then something moved. A shadow, larger than anything I had ever seen, shifted in the murk below. At first, I thought it was the sea itself, a great, hungry void ready to consume me. Then it came closer, a gaping maw black as night, opened before me, and before I could scream, I was inside. I do not know if I was alive. I did not know if I was dead. The air was thick, humid, suffocating. The walls around me pulsed, slick with moisture, shifting like a breathing tomb. The stench of rot filled my nostrils, a mixture of salt, decay, and something deeper, something ancient. I tried to move, but the space was tight and yielding. It was like being buried in flesh. My hands trembled. My mind screamed. Had I crossed into some other realm? Was this hell? 3 days of silence, 3 days of darkness. I lost all sense of time, of self. My body ached, my spirit withered, and yet God had not let me die. He had sent this beast, not as punishment, but as a prison, a place where I would be forced to face the one truth I had spent my life running from. I had refused his voice. I had rejected his mission. I had chosen to flee rather than obey. And yet, even in the depths, he was here, kneeling in that shifting, living grave. I finally surrendered. In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead, I called for help, and you listened to my cry. I wept for the first time in my life. I wept not out of fear, but out of understanding. I had never been